The FDA says that it was surprised by a salmonella outbreak blamed on Mexican peppers. But the Associated Press found that in the months before it started, federal inspectors repeatedly turned back shipments of diseased chilies. Since January, 88 shipments were turned away. 10% were contaminated with salmonella. Tomatoes were initially blamed for making 1,400 people sick. Jalapeno and serrano peppers are also under investigation. In our salute to the troops and military, scattered members of this family across the globe and to different branches of service, the Marines and the Navy.
Robin, this is Nancy Kings. I'm the mother of Sergeant Michael Stephen Smoot and the mother-in-law of Abigail Helene Smoot. They are both married and in the United States Marine Corps, serving currently in Iraq. And also, I'm the mother of Amanda Smoot in the United States Navy, and I'm very proud of her, and she has my granddaughter Emma. And I'm so proud of all of our armed forces, past and current, serving for all of our rights. Thank you.
Nancy, wow, service must run in the family for sure. Now, folks, if you have somebody in the military, go to CNN.com/Robin so we can salute them. Check this out. Cops say that a driver in Ohio crashed through a couple of fences, across 600 feet of lawn, through a garage, and still wound up in the kitchen of this house. The homeowners were just 30 feet away when the car came flying in. Police are investigating. If you're in the market for a set of wheels, GM could announce, anyway, a blowout sale as it tries to get rid of all the new cars taking up space at the dealerships. So, Jennifer Westhoven, we just have this as reportedly they haven't made this announcement just yet?
Not yet, Robin. The sources at the car dealerships report say General Motors is going to try these employee discounts again on almost all Chevy cars and trucks. Plus, they're going to have an additional cash back on the models that aren't selling so well. So, right, you know what to think. Think the big...
And they're running for cover.
A lot of people have been through this before. 4 years ago, it seems like yesterday. And they're not taking any chances this time. They're leaving.
And they should.
And they should. Absolutely. You take this seriously, real seriously.
All right, meteorologist Bob Van Dillen joins us now. What is happening with the storm? Just in the morning, I've already seen it change location a lot. How about you?
It's moving up to the north-northeast at around 9 miles per hour. So the center circulation is going up, but the spiraling rain bands, Robin, they continue to move to the north as well. And we have the tornado watch. So this storm has a lot of things to watch this morning. Number one, it has 60-mile-per-hour sustained winds with it, and that's mainly around the inner core. Number two, it's going to be the tornado threat, because anytime you get the spiraling rain bands coming in, you always have the risk of a tornado just simply because of the speed shear. Also, number three, it's going to be the huge rain-making potential from North Florida and towards South Georgia and the Carolina coastline. We'll be following that as that track moves back into the Atlantic by tomorrow. Might gain a little bit of strength. Still not out of the realm of possibility, but then moves inland for the rest of the week. More on that, Robin, coming up in just a little bit.
All right, now we're going to move on to other news. Well, Bob's going to go make sure that there are no changes with that tropical storm. We're going to leave the satellite picture up so you can watch it as well while we're doing some other stories here. Senator Barack Obama may announce his pick for vice president this week. Now, right now, he's speaking in Orlando, Florida, upside down in a plane for 3 hours, the whole time dangling by just one wheel, 80 feet up in the air. Now, they apparently got stuck in the power line right after takeoff. Rescuers risked getting electrocuted, and they had to use a cherry picker to get them out. They were shaken up, but otherwise okay. How'd they get the plane down? A wildfire moved too quickly for firefighters to save 6 homes. This was in Reno, Nevada yesterday. The fire destroyed all of these homes in less than an hour. It started in some sagebrush and dry grass and burned up 2 acres before it reached the neighborhood. About 20 minutes from now, we could see a lower open for the stocks. Jennifer Westhoven, bad news on the inflation front. What are you reading into it?
Hi, thanks, Robin. Yeah, there's a lot of fears about the credit market and this terrible news about inflation. Wholesale prices, that's the PPI, they surged last month. On an annual basis, they are up by about 10%. So that's some of the highest since 1981. It's really rattling markets ahead of the opening. And we've seen that the higher energy prices are spreading into prices for automobiles, for example, and for prescription drugs. So really, it means for all of us that prices are going up. General Motors is announcing a blowout sale today. They're trying to clear the dealership lots of all those 2008 models. The sources at the car dealerships report say that General Motors is going to try employee discounts again on almost all Chevy, and they're going to have additional cash pushed back on slow-selling models like the Chevy Silverado pickup. One analyst says desperate times call for desperate measures, right? They want to be able to sell everything that they have for 2009.